Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Amalie Arena from downtown Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto Maple Leafs. It is finally time for the 2023 Winter Classic. Andre Vasilevsky gets to start for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Leafs will go with Joseph Woll in his return to the pipes. 4-1 win over the Monsters the other night. He'll get the start against the Lightning this afternoon in this Winter Classic affair. Face off the center ice here. And it's one back by the Lightning. They control through center. Chernak in over the line. Shot fanned on. Got it back. It's blocked in front. The Leafs clear. That'll get down the ice and go for icing. Already here inside the first minute of play. Toronto Maple Leafs look to get off to a better start this afternoon. A little bit of a rough one last game. And it's not exactly an easy way to win a game, but you got to come back and you got to win that game. And Toronto Maple Leafs found a way to do that. 5-2, a good push against the Sabres. Chernak, that's ripped wide, and they have got a piece of the pad of Joseph Woll. In behind it goes Matthews. Here is Nylander, and Marner off the boards back to himself, and it stays in by Tampa Bay. Chernak looks in front, stopped by Joseph Woll. He's down. He has that, and covers for the Maple Leafs. Good pressure early on here from the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is exactly what you want to see from the Tampa Bay Lightning. That pressure, you continue to put it on, and eventually you're going to cause problems in the offensive zone. Drawn well back by Matthews. Brody plays that up the wing for Mitch Marner. Toronto back on the road for this one game, then home to face the New York Islanders. Here's Nylander. Ahead for Marner. Over the red line and firing it into the Tampa zone. A race to it and around. Here's Nylander in front, and they score! It is Mitch Marner who puts it home and gives Toronto the first goal of the 2023 Winter Classic. A beautiful saucer pass across. Mitch Marner taps it by the right pad of Andre Vasilevsky, and Toronto with a 1-0 lead. Here's Austin Matthews, drops for Marner. He'll drop that back, and Brody tried to hold the line, but it comes out. He will reset Giordano there to help out. It's poked ahead for Matthews. Off the boards, in too far. Marner after it again. Chernak has the puck, and the Lightning get it out. Here's Chernak across. Kucherov inside, has Palat with him. 2-on-1, stopped by Woll. Brody to Kerfoot. Leafs bring it ahead. They lose the puck. Lightning trying to bring it back inside again, and they will do just that. Andre Palat to the net. Hand on that, and the Leafs play it, but it goes all the way back down the Lightning ice. Race after it. Lightning to it first, icing the call. Toronto with the opening goal of the game, scored by Mitch Marner. And that is a big one for him to put the Maple Leafs on top here on the road. Draw one back by Matthews. Kerfoot will flip that around for Giordano. Communication ahead for Michael Bunting. And he'll just fire that down into the Tampa zone. Racing after it. Here's Matthews. Shoots. Kick down. Loose at front. And a bouncing puck, but the Leafs couldn't settle it. The Lightning did. Bunting for Matthews. Looks back to the far corner for Bunting. Looks back in front. And that may have hit off Vasilevsky on the way. Lightning have it again. Hedman. There's center. 8 to go in this first period. First meeting this season between the Leafs and the Lightning. Shot blocked. And the Leafs cleared. Here's John Tavares ahead. Red line. He'll flip that in. Chasing after that, Chernak. And he'll play that for Braden Point. Spin back and center that across for Killorn. And Leafs cannot keep it in. Here comes Alexander Killorn. A step down the right side. Looks, drop back for Point. Point, he has a lane. He'll drop back for Chernak. Shot right on. And Joseph Woll flicks that aside. Point, it stays inside. Cirelli, right on. And Joseph Woll again to the corner board. Leafs pick up the puck, the pass far ahead for John Tavares. Here's Tavares winding up in, shoots. Easily knocked away by Andre Vasilevsky. No traffic in front. There's no pressure really by the Maple Leafs on that shot. Vasilevsky gets an easy one. Here come the Lightning. They score! Stopped by Woll. It trickles home. It's Corey Perry, and the game is tied. With 2:56 left to go in the first. 1-1. Well, that is one Joseph Woll needs to have. The Tampa Bay Lightning will just put the puck to the net. And Woll in perfect position, but it squeaks underneath the arm and over the goal line. 1-1 game. Face up back to center. One back here. Tampa Bay controls Hagel. Here's Sergachev down the right wing. Drop back for Paul, and Leafs go after it in the corner. Sandin ahead for David Kampf. Here comes Kampf with speed. Looks, and he'll drop back for help, and Engvall, his shot, that one easily to the chest of Vasilevsky, and he will hold on for a faceoff with just over a minute left to go here in the first. Leafs and Lightning, it's been a good one so far. Both teams with one on the board, and that's where we stand. The draw. Marner for Toronto, and then for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Corey Perry. McDonough. Here is Hagel. Robertson's line on the ice for Toronto, and that is offside against Toronto. Engvall can't hold it in. Mikhail Abramov called up. Wayne Simmons and Kyle Clifford sent down. Robertson and Abramov called up. Matt Caldwell in for Morgan Riley. Here's Sandin. 5 seconds left to go in the first period. Caldwell does a good job of poking it to the corner, and that will kill the rest of this first period. Leafs and Lightning 1-1 through the first 20 in this 2023 Winter Classic. Shots on goal in that opening period were 4 aside. It's 1 aside to hits 3-2 Lightning. Faceoffs 4 aside, no power plays. Very tight and equaled first period. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Amalie Arena, downtown Tampa Bay. The Lightning and the Maple Leafs 1-1 through the first 20 minutes of play. Draw one back. Tampa controls with Chernak along the boards. He gave that away for Nylander. Kucherov take it down. Matthews ahead. Stamkos keeps it in. Drop pass Palat. Looks in. Stamkos in front and could not center that. Joseph Woll didn't have to do much. Leafs clear. It bounces ahead for Marner, and he'll knock that into the Tampa zone. Bounces wide of the net. Coming out front, there's Chernak. He'll find Hedman up ice for Stamkos. One-on-one. Brody tired, trying to get back. He did a great job. It bounces in the slot, and a good poke away there by Mark Giordano. Far pass misses Matthews. Lightning reset. Here's Alexander Killorn at center. He'll find help in Andre Palat, and in come the Lightning again. Stamkos to the net. Stopped by Woll. Shrugs that aside with the right pad. Matthews gave it away. Stamkos again. Stopped twice by Joseph Woll. Trying to find it at the side of the goal. It's stuck there somewhere. They battle for it. No one's finding the puck, and finally it's blown dead. Joseph Woll with some sharp stops to start the second period against Steven Stamkos, and pressure's been in the Toronto zone so far this period. Faceoffs 5-4 Lightning. Leafs lose this one now 6-4. Here's Chernak back to Hedman, wide open in front, and Joseph Woll right to the chest. Giordano. Tavares flips to center. There is Hedman for Stamkos, and Giordano a little bit late to the puck. That shot knocked away, and Brody clears it off the boards and back down the Lightning ice again, and just enough for icing. Just about halfway, a 1-1 game here in the Winter Classic from Tampa Bay. Faceoff will come to the left side of the net. Goal scorers Marner and Perry both in the first. Marner early, Perry late. Here's Chernak poked ahead, and Michael Bunting might have a step. Here's Bunting, had a breakaway goal last game against the Buffalo Sabres, and here's Chernak for Paul. Over that finds Hagel. Big hit on him. Perry inside, has a step. Kerfoot plays that back, and here's Mark Giordano. To Pierre Engvall. Picked up again by Hagel. In for Paul. Back for Chernak. Looking from the corner boards in front. Paul alone. He scores! A gifted goal. Left alone in front. And Tampa Bay takes the lead for the first time. That is Nick Paul with the goal, his 5th of the season, and Tampa Bay with a 2-1 advantage. 8:37 still left to go here in the second period. Maple Leafs a tired team on a 1-game winning streak. You lose that game hard against the New Jersey Devils 6-4 and down 5-0 before you start fighting, and you can't get to that point of the game. And the next game against Buffalo, 2-1 tight. The final end up being 5-2, but Toronto really had to fight in that game, and tonight they're going to have to fight again. Here's Nick Robertson right on, and a pad stop by Vasilevsky. Tested by Robertson on that play. Here's Braden Point inside. Lightning pressuring here. A good pass in front, but cut by the Maple Leafs. Here comes Engvall up the left wing side and flips that off the boards. It comes right back out by Tampa Bay. Cirelli ahead. Here's Point inside, stepping by that, and Sandin has it for Toronto. Tries to get it ahead. Has some help and does get it through. He has Matthews to the net. He scores! Austin Matthews! He rips it by the blocker's side of Vasilevsky, and the game is tied at 2. So the Toronto Maple Leafs get it even late here in the second, 2 apiece from Tampa Bay. Face-off one back, Lightning control. Here's Sergachev through center. Still has the puck on his stick. The Leafs not able to touch him. They finally do as they get through the last line of defense. Here's Mark Giordano. He'll look for some help. Has Marner. Marner drops back. That's off the stick, and Perry gets it out for the Lightning. Time running out here in the second period. Still tied like before. It was 1-1 after one. It is 2-2 late here in the second. Matthews tries to poke it further. Paul to the net. Right on. Stopped by Wall. Down he has that. It's flipped ahead for William Nylander. 5 seconds left to go in the period. Has a step in and shoots. And Vasilevsky with the test made the stop. And that will end the second period. We're still even. Once again, both teams get a goal in the period. 2 apiece through 40 minutes of play. Shots on goal in the hockey game, 10-7 Tampa Bay. Hits 5-3 Lightning. Faceoffs 9-4 Tampa Bay. No power plays. 2-2 after 2 from Tampa Bay tonight. Welcome into the third period here tonight from the 2023 Winter Classic from Tampa Bay. The Lightning and the Maple Leafs 2 aside through 40 minutes of play. Face off the center, one back by Matthews. Pass for Marner. Toronto gets it inside. It might have a step. Marner drop back. That's turned over to Stamkos. Lightning bring it ahead. Marner back through the middle. Toronto the best third period team this year. Drop for Matthews in front. He looks for help and had it back for Brody, but the Lightning get it out. Here's Kucherov inside. Might have help with him. Centers. That shot stopped. That was Stamkos with an opportunity. And a drop pass for Palat looking in the slot. No pressure as that one finally does find a Leaf stick. And they try to get it out and just do. Marner through center. Getting by everybody to the net. Marner drop back in tight quarters. Austin Matthews was there to help out. And the Lightning had the puck back. Picked up by Toronto again. Bumped along the boards. Here's Kucherov to pick it up. Lightning bring it ahead. Stamkos. Marner trying to get back. He's tired. Here's Stamkos to the net. Stopped. And what's happening now? Giordano's on the ice. Yeah, Mark Giordano went hard on that play. We didn't really see it. It was behind the play, and Chernak takes him to the boards, and Lightning take the puck down into the Toronto zone. Joseph Wall sharp on that play because the pressure's on now. 14-18 left to go in the third. Draw one back by Lightning, and a shot goes wide. Picked up again. Here is Chernak. Back for point. Looks to center in front, and Wall again. That one on Cirelli. Cleared out. Here's Hedman. And Brody tries to poke it past him. Kerfoot joining the rush. And he does get in there. And it comes free. They score! Bunting pokes it in front. Kerfoot puts it home. And Toronto's back on top. 3-2 here in the third. Alex Kerfoot will take him any way they can get him. Michael Bunting sets him up with a poke out in front. He taps it home. Toronto 3, Tampa Bay 2. Draw one back. Here's Hedman through center ice. Bringing it in again for the Lightning. Leafs out of place. Killorn shot stop. Rebound. Wall got across. What a stop by Joseph Wall in his return. And now we have a Lightning player down on the ice. Yeah, what's going to happen with that? We'll have to see. It looks like we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey here. Both teams are going to get offsetting minors, and Tampa Bay's Alex Killorn is on the ice, and he is not looking good. What's going to happen here? Yeah, what's going to happen here indeed? Both teams are going to take a penalty here, but Killorn is in some discomfort, and looks like he's going to head off maybe. Face-off will come here, just in the Toronto zone, right side. One back by the Lightning. Chernak fanned on it. Fanned ahead. He tried to get the pass, and it stays in by the Lightning. Point to the goal. He scores! Left alone. Beats Joseph Wall on the backhand. We're tied again. 3-3. Oh, the Tampa Bay Lightning able to go right to the net. Toronto defense not doing their job on that play. Looking to get a centering pass up ice and maybe have a 2-on-1 instead. No one is back, and Joseph Wall has to face a 1-on-1 chance. Here they come again. Stopped by Wall. So a 4-on-4 tally, and here's Justin Hall for the Leafs. Fires it into the Tampa zone. 9 to go here in the third period. Chernak battles. It comes free, and there is Tavares poking around for it. Kerfoot joins the rush again. Tavares back. Hall setting up, and a bad pass comes out. Ben will reset for Toronto. Here's Jordy Ben for William Nylander. Far ahead, that finds Tavares, but back in come the Lightning. Point, his pass, intercepted. Kerfoot in the corner, and Leafs get it back. Battled along the boards, it's dug free. Tampa Bay pressuring. Kerfoot, big hit, but here's Nylander for Toronto. Fired into the Tampa ice. It goes around for Tavares. Battles it into the corner for Nylander. Back in front, here's a shot, Robertson, and it goes off a leg. Yeah, good opportunity for the Maple Leafs. Unfortunately, good coverage by the Tampa Bay Lightning. Here come the Lightning, couldn't get it all the way to the net. That's turned over, and Robertson has to come back. Palat, that's blocked. Here's Tavares for Toronto. A lot of turnovers in this game by the Maple Leafs. Drop pass, Engvall looks for Robertson in front, and it slides through the crease. Here's Hedman. Looks back, he is helping Palat to the net, and here is 2 minutes to go in the third period. Tavares bump, but brings it inside. He has Robertson in, shoots, and that one rifled high and over the net. Stamkos taken in the corner. Big collision. Final minute of play in regulation time. Hedman ahead. Palat through center. Here's Kucherov with him on the right wing. To the net. What a chance! Stopped by Wall. Able to go right to the Leaf net. Matthews takes a bump. Engvall can't get it. Kucherov in front. Chernak center that. Matthews up for Nylander and out. Seconds running down here in the third. Nylander back. Here's Robertson. Taken in front of the goal. No call. Nylander drop back. Shot. Redirected into the corner. Matthews going after it. It comes free for Andre Palat. Chernak. Leafs back after it again. Ben will reset up ahead for Nick Robertson. Robertson gets by. No pressure. Here's Robertson. And he's stopped by Vasilevsky. Cirelli has it here for Tampa Bay. 10 seconds left to go in regulation. Hagel in his own zone looks up ice for Sergachev, and we're going to sit this one out for a point in Tampa Bay to both sides. 3-3 going to overtime. The tying marker for the Tampa Bay Lightning was pretty much gifted, but otherwise this game has been very even all night long. Good chances both ways. Good goaltending both ways where it mattered late. 3-3 overtime needed from Tampa. Shots are goal 18-10 Tampa Bay. 3 aside. The hits are 9-5 Lightning. Faceoffs 13-5 Tampa Bay. Both teams had a 4-on-4 outing, so 1 penalty aside. We head to OT, 3 aside. Welcome into overtime. The Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. In this Winter Classic, it needs extra time. Here's the faceoff. One back by Tampa Bay. Kucherov poked ahead by Mitch Marner. Marner tries to battle the puck. Kucherov comes free for Stamkos and battles it along. It comes Matthews, regroups and plays that ahead for Marner. Looking back, he'll have help in TJ Brody. Back for Mitch Marner, and his pass misses, and it comes back out. Leafs will reset. TJ Brody with the puck spins through center, gets it in for Austin Matthews. Matthews in front, and his pass a bad one. He'll go back down the ice again. And there's TJ Brody after it for Toronto. And the Lightning getting up slowly. Here comes Mitch Marner. He tries to get by a step. Brody back to it ahead. Austin Matthews. A lot of passing in this overtime. Here's Marner. Back for Matthews. His shot knocked down. Here's a chance the other way. Steven Stamkos. Marner does a good job defensively. He'll go back after it in the corner. It comes free. His shot in front. Score! Tampa Bay wins it in overtime. 4-3. Well, the Lightning get a bounce and a gift. Toronto comes one way. Austin Matthews can't settle it down. This pass in front by Stamkos. Kucherov left alone. Overtime winner. Lightning take it 4-3. Maple Leafs will wear these jerseys next game against the New York Islanders, so stay tuned.